So we're back over here by the Beaver Dam. Yesterday we were down there. We broke that dam apart and opened up the flow of water. This is the next day and we're kind of just inspecting the area. This is kind of a sketchy spot to stand, but it seems that the water dropped and it kind of got to the point where it stopped dropping. So we're gonna go check that part out over there and see what's up. It looks like the beavers, they have been over here. I don't remember seeing that much. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but all these bushes in the front or branches, I don't think they were here yesterday. There probably were, but there wasn't probably that many. So that means these guys are probably out here reinforcing it. I can kind of tell in a few areas there are flat spots where it's kind of like signs that they've been kind of like patting it down. So I guess they're gonna plan on upgrading this thing here soon. But let's quickly go over to the other side and check out what's going on over there. So this is the other dam. As we can see, they kind of came in here and did a quick little cheap fix with a bunch of branches, and then up here on this side there's a little bit of dirt and stuff. So we're gonna remove this real quick and then get going again. I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna do one hand, the camera. See, just like that. Okay. And then they didn't do a good job this time. Seems that, like I said in the other video, they're just trying to keep this area from drying out too quick. Oh man, look at that. Okay, well, I mean, basically restore the flow of water. Let's get this. Get all that garbage out of here. Yeah, I think it's good now. Seems to be flowing. Okay, nice. So instead of waiting today, I'm gonna go and take that other dam out because I don't have a lot of time today, so I can't, be waiting for a long time to see, how things change, how things are looking. But as you can see, it's going pretty good. Flow rate is nice. You can kind of see that things are going down. But yeah, okay, let's go to the other one. Take that one out real quick. Whoa, uh-oh. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I don't know if I can walk on this one. I don't know if I want to try. I can kind of walk in it. So I can see there's a little bit of a flow coming on. There's not too much, so let's see. Oh man. Well, when I stepped on it, there's a bigger flow now. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. Man, my sock is wet. So as you can see, we opened up this dam. It's not as heavy duty as the other one was, and I think I might have a hole in this other boot, man. Wow, that sucks. Oh, whatever. So this one isn't as sturdy. When I started stepping on it, it started sinking instantly. But you know, even if it's not as sturdy, it's still holding back a lot of water. As you can see, this is like about 1 meter wide, a little bit more, so about 4 feet. Well, yeah, about 4 feet, so 1 meter and like however much. But yeah, that's a pretty good outflow right there. Gotta trademark that. Pretty good outflow. Drop a like for the outflow. But yeah, this is going pretty good. You guys can see the grass is building up here. Sometimes what happens is that the grass builds up and it kind of reduces the flow too, which kind of sucks. That board there is probably having an effect on it. Let's move that board real quick. I don't even know how it got there. Beavers probably stole this one from the lumber yard. Let's see if we can move this thing. Oh, let's see. I'm really doing much with it. I don't know how to get it out because I can't stand on that side of the oh, let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a buildup on the other side. Actually, as much as I don't want to touch it, we're gonna have to touch it. Oh yeah. Listen to this. Wow, this thing's sinking, dude. That's good. Let's leave it like that. Hands look dirty. Check us out. Sometimes you gotta do that too. But okay, that kind of helped. Let's go down there and see what's happening over there. Okay, so we're at the smaller dam. As you can see, the water level picked up a lot here. A little earlier, you could see the little rocks, and then, well, the bottom. You could see the bottom. Now it kind of raised, I think, like 4 inches. So that's actually a pretty decent amount of water that got released from that dam over there. And now we have all this coming out. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this for an hour or two, and I'll come back and see what's up. So this area seems to be going at a pretty good rate. If you remember in the beginning, there was actually a pretty big difference between this body of water and that body of water. It's probably like 6 inches, half a foot, a difference. Oh, and check this out, check this out. Wow, look at that. The water level right here is lower than this side now. And you know what's happening? The water from here is flowing into here. Wow. So what I talked about in yesterday's video is actually happening. That is very cool. So that means, okay, that means that side, the culvert pipe that's on that side, the water that's over there is gonna start draining into here. Okay, let's check that side out now. That's cool, dude. Okay. It seems, yeah, the water level seems to be dropping here at a pretty good rate too. Okay, so now before we leave, what I want to do, look at these railroad tracks, dude. These are huge. Look at that. That's solid steel. Made in America. Probably not. It's probably imported, but yeah. Okay, let's grab this real quick. And let's clean this out. Because you can see it's kind of like a new dam now. So let's, well, this debris over. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's flowing now. See that? Look at that. So now, what's gonna happen? Water flow from the outside is gonna start flowing out. We just went British there for a second. Nice. Shout out to all the people watching from the UK or from Australia. That's probably more of an Australian accent. Okay. So now, look at that. That's crazy. And then just look at all this weird, like, disgusting water that's flowing out. You can see all that. I'm not sure what this is on the top layer. There's a name for it, but I don't know it. Whatever. So, look at that. Water's flowing out from here. That is nice. All this sewage and stuff. Okay. I want to make this so it's kind of like a gentle decline, sort of. Look at all those rocks. Yeah, when it stinks, man. I hope nobody's like secretly dumping their sewer in here, because that would suck. But yeah, look at that. You can see the sediment coming out, and then you can see all that, I guess, stagnant water. But wow. Let's get another pipe shot since we're here. So you see all those rocks right here? That are right there. We have to pull all that out. And then inside, you can't really see inside. But good thing I have a GoPro, which can see inside. Let's get a little different angle. Go like this, go like that. One day it's gonna be really weird. Like I shove my finger in, or I shove the GoPro in there, and there's gonna be just a beaver sitting there. That would be really weird. But yeah. Okay, so this is actually very cool. Now we have water flowing out from here all the way down there. We have water flowing out from this side to this side. It's kind of crazy to think that in the beginning, all the water that was here was flowing in there. But wow. Like the entire, like, you know, the connection between everything. Like you have all this land right here, and then you have all the land over there that just goes on for miles and miles. It connects with one culvert pipe, which is just kind of stupid, but it is kind of cool too. Like I talked about, they have their entire idea. This is supposed to be a separate system, and that's supposed to be a separate system. I was watching one of Post 10's videos, and this guy talked about the culvert pipe. So this is basically just an equalizer. That's all it is. So that's something that I figured out eventually, but you know, he kind of commented on it, and since he knows more than I do, it kind of gave me an answer. So this pipe is just meant to balance things out between, you know, what's happening on this side of the railroad track, what's happening on that side of the railroad track. And as you can see, it's happening pretty good. Now the amount of water that's on this side is more than the amount of water on that side. So that's going pretty good. So yeah, we'll come back in an hour and we'll see what's happening. Right now you can kind of like barely tell that there's any difference between this side and this side. It's kind of just flooded back up. I can't even see the old water line that was there. So that kind of went away. But yeah, that rose a lot. So yeah. And actually, even telling by the water, it's dropped about an inch. Maybe more. It's dropped quite a bit actually. So as this continues to drop, that's going to start flowing out. Eventually this is going to stop. We're going to have to clear out this culvert, move everything from here. I think, man, this is going to be a super long commentary. But I think what the beavers do, they use this as their walkway or whatever. I think this is how they get through from both sides. So I think what I might have to do, maybe, I was thinking of putting like a barbed or metal mesh or something like that, but I don't think that's a good idea. That's not something that I want to mess with because it might cause problems. Yeah, I'll probably skip that idea, but I think they do use this pipe to get in and out, because every single time, when I first started, every single time it was dammed up, it'd always be that there was like a little space where something could crawl through. So I think that's what was happening, but not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, I'll come back in an hour or two and then we'll check this place out again. So we're back at the dam about an hour later. There's a very interesting bird from over there. It's doing some weird call. I haven't heard one of those before, or maybe not recently. So I can see water is flowing out from here. You can tell the water levels dropped a little bit. And then this part I really like. Water's flowing out from this side too, which is good, as you can see. Now the stream's a little more evident. Let's do another quick stroke before we leave for the weekend. I'm interested to see if I come back on Monday to see how the beavers react to this part. Are they gonna dam it up, or because it before I started you could tell there's a lot of grass and stuff here, so they probably either insulated it or did something to it. But yeah, that's that. So about an hour later, update on the dam. Now the water level did drop, which is good. It dropped about an inch. So all the extra water that came in from there, it came in, and now it's slowly dropping again. So things are going pretty good. All the areas are getting equalized. This area is getting equalized, this area is getting equalized, and that area over there is getting equalized, and that area over there is getting equalized. This is basically an equalizer. Oh yeah, that's nice. I can see the bottom right here. There's probably like 5-8 inches right there. So let's go back over there. Okay, so as you can see, the sun is starting to shine. And so one thing I want to do is hopefully be able to see a depth level, and I can't see any of that. So it's cool, the sun's shining, but I can't see anything. But whatever. I think at the next 8 hours, however many hours, the beavers aren't going to be able to touch this. There's going to be a lot of draining, which is very good, which is what we want. Maybe when I'll come back tomorrow, this little thing will be out of water. They'll probably have like a little waterfall going like this, hopefully. That'd be very cool. That little piece right there, like that part's gonna be out of the water, so this is very interesting. But yeah, this concludes video number 2, or part 2, or just today's video. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you've really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and click that notification bell. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night. God bless each and every one of you. Bye.